Today we're talking about shuttles and how they affect your sewing. Normally, if you're sewing, this is your shuttle. This is what it looks like. Okay, this is actually for an industrial sewing machine. We have one for the regular sewing machine, the tabletops, the straight or double. Double means the one that can do embroidery and sewing, but this is for industrial sewing machines. So but it's almost the same thing. It has this thing that when it's you open before you put it in, this enters a space and you hear click when it enters. Now when you're sewing, if you're pulling it and it's like it's not pulling out well or it's just slow, please do something about it. This could get your sewing tangled, this could get your thread keep cutting. Your shuttle must always be, the thread must pull out easily all the time. If it doesn't, please check the shuttle. Things you can do is you can take a small screwdriver. There is always this something here, and you see it. Yeah, this I don't know if it's clear enough. This thing, you can unscrew or screw it out. For example, if you're using what we call this elastic thread that we use for smoking, if you're using that and you want to use your shuttle, try to screw it out a little bit so that the thread can come out easily without getting tangled or getting stuck in the middle of your shuttle. So, but if you're using the regular thread, although I advise if you want to do smoking, use another shuttle, a separate shuttle for it. Always keep it in your haberdashery that this is just meant for smoking alone, because I get used to it loose already. It's already loose enough to allow your smoking thread, because the smoking thread is way thicker than the regular sewing thread. But when you're sewing, remember this one should not be tight and it should not be too loose. Well, too loose, it can start entering this place to just start coming out when you're sewing. To just enter this place and start coming out when you're sewing. Take note of this all the time to avoid unnecessary stress when sewing, because you know it can be stressful when you're sewing and you don't understand how your thread is cutting or is getting stuck or getting tangled. See you some other time. A tip for taking care of your shuttle is if you can oil it at intervals. Drop a little oil in it. You know, it's always rolling, always moving this way and that way whenever you're sewing, so drop a little oil on it to lubricate it, to give it ease, to ease the movement anytime you're sewing. This thing, as small as it is, does a lot of work on your sewing machine and during your sewing project. Have a so beautiful day.